Hey everybody, it's Lisa Dunn, and guess what? We're on day 20 of our holiday countdown, so I guess we all better get our shopping going. And speaking of shopping, today we're going to talk about parking tips, because I want to talk about, holiday shopping, because this is what we're doing right now, right? And I know a lot of times I hear about crazy stuff going on at the local mall and the parking structures and stuff like that. So I just wanted to share a few tips with you about, what you can be watching for when you're out shopping and you park your car and you think everything's going to be safe, but then crazy stuff happens. And like right now, a lot of crazy stuff is happening. Not quite sure why all of this crazy stuff is happening, but it is. So a few tips for you, okay? Keep your doors locked and your windows closed if you're sitting in your car in a parking lot. Okay, number one. And park, somewhere well lit if you have to go shopping at night. Preferably don't go shopping at night. But if you do, don't park next to vans, campers, big high profile vehicles. You want to be in an area where your car can be seen by other people and, and I even hate having to talk about this stuff because, it's just things are just crazy. But just take a moment, be aware of your surroundings. Situational awareness is really, really super important nowadays. And especially just for parking your car to walk into a mall and go shopping. So, park as close as you can to your destination and really pay attention to where you parked, because that's really super important. Nothing's worse than, especially if you have a car that looks like everybody else's, and we all know how that can be. You're like going up to your car, you think it's your car, and it turns out it's not your car. So, just really know where your car is. Don't leave packages or valuables anywhere, inside the car. Put it in your trunk so people can't look in and try to, break in. And also, when you're walking out to your car, and this is something really super important, have your keys available. And especially, like, I know I have one of these cars where it's supposed to know that I'm walking up and it's supposed to know that I'm trying to open my trunk and all kinds of things. Whenever I really want it to know that I'm there and unlock the doors, guess what? It doesn't work. So always have your keys in your hand so you can control, locking your car, unlocking your car, and also you have that panic button on there too. And, keep a secure hold on your purse and your bags. Don't be laying them on the ground while you're trying to open up your car. And when you're, walking to your car, be very cognizant of what's going on around you. And if, you think things don't feel good, number one, trust your gut. Your gut's a really super important thing. Trust your gut. If it doesn't feel right, don't go. There is no shame in asking for, a security escort to your car if you have, something high value, or you're not comfortable. If your gut's saying, this is not cool, listen to your gut and ask for help. And especially if you do one of these things, like I had gotten a new car years ago. Years ago, I had gotten this a white Prius, like everybody else in the world had a white Prius in 2009. And I couldn't find my car. I just couldn't find my car. And when I was trying to find it, it just didn't, I got off an elevator. I'm like, this isn't good. This is not good. And finally, I just asked a security person. I'm like, hey, you know what? I got a new car. I don't know where it is. Can you help me find it? And the guy's like, you are the 7th person I've helped today. And I'm like, oh, good. I'm not alone in this. So you know what? You're not alone either. If you're out shopping by yourself, trust your gut. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Maybe go shopping with a friend. That might be a really good idea too, because there's always safety in numbers. But that's our little holiday tip for the day. Hopefully you find that helpful. And you know what? Tell a friend. Tell a friend who's, out about to go shopping on their own. Say, you know what? Maybe I can go with you. Just safety in numbers. Okay? Hope you're having a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.